It's week 7, day 4, and this is the math portion of our learning today. And I want you to go to the PEMK12 website, and you're going to find the second grade distance learning page. So your second grade distance learning page on the PEM main page. So highlight second grade, and there's all 5 teachers. I'm sure you've seen that. Here's the second grade distance learning. So then we go up to the More corner, and it talks about math skill videos. Math skill videos. So we highlight that. And if you haven't been to this site, you can certainly look at all those videos. They're pretty interesting, and we picked some really good ones. Mr. Polson's made a couple. So I want you to scroll down to my little YouTube boyfriend, and it's got a bat on it. And you'll see him, but this is our dragon, I think. This is his pet dragon. So you go under More on the second grade learning page website, and you highlight math skill videos, and then these come up. And like I said, if you haven't been to this page, you'll probably want to. And it's the very last video. It's called Subtracting 0 1s and 0 10s. And there it is. And he'll be showing up.
Kids,
there he is.
back. I have been making donuts for my entire
let me fast
school.
forward a little bit. And this is all about
the top number.
subtracting
Here we have
across
the,
the zeros.
Subtract 277. I know how to regroup, and at first this looks scary, but once you understand how it works, it is a lot easier. Before we begin, let's bring in my place value house and show you what 400 looks like. In the number 400, the zeros mean that there is nothing in that place. In the ones and the tens column, we have no blocks since the number in that place is 0. In the hundreds column, we have 4 or 4 hundreds. You can see the hundreds blocks, and there are 4 of them. Now looking back at the problem, we need to start subtracting in the ones place first. We cannot do this because we cannot take 7 away from 0. We need to regroup or borrow from the tens place to be able to subtract. What number is in the tens place? 0, right, so let's borrow from the 0. Wait a minute, we can't do that. We cannot borrow from a 0. Where should we borrow from next? The hundreds place, great job. So we cross out the 4 and put a 3 there since we are borrowing one of the hundreds. Now here is the tricky part. We cannot take this hundred straight to the ones place. We have to go down the line. So we put a 10 in the tens place. Now we can see that we have 3 hundreds in the hundreds place, 10 tens in the tens place, and 0 ones in the ones place. We still need to borrow to be able to subtract in the ones place. But now that the tens place has a 10 in it, we can borrow from that. So we take one of the tens and bring it to the ones place, and that leaves 9 tens in the tens place. Awesome job! We took one of the tens from the tens place and now have 10 ones to subtract with. Great job, guys! Now we have 10 subtract 7, which gives us 3. On to the tens place, we have 9 subtract 7, which gives us 2. In the hundreds place, we have 3 subtract 2, which gives us 1. The answer is 123. That was so cool. Awesome job.
Okay, second graders, now we're going to walk over. And I'm for our daily math packet. I'm on page 156. And let's review. I'll help you, go with you, just like my little YouTube boyfriend did. So we have to subtract across the hundreds. So we go across the hundreds across the zeros to the hundred spot. And okay, so we're going to regroup 100. We know that 10 tens, okay, this is ones and tens, 10 tens is the same as the 100, so we regrouped it or changed it, but it's still the same. All right, now we have to go back. You know we start in the one spot, but we can't. We can't take 4 from 0. So we have to borrow from the tens. Now we have 9 tens, and we take a 10, and it becomes 10 ones. And now we subtract. 10 take away 4, 6, and 9 take away 2 is 7. So if we bought something for 24 cents and we gave them $1, they would give us 76 cents. Okay, let's double check. We add the two smaller numbers and we hope to get $1. So we add 76 cents plus 24 cents and we get $1. So our answer is correct, 76 cents. This next problem is one of our two-step problems, story problems. Max picked 83 oranges. Ooh, I have an orange every single morning. He gave 22 to his grandma. What a nice kid. And then he gave 9 to his aunt. What a nice kid. How many oranges does Max have left? So we know we have to subtract because we have left. But eventually, boys and girls, you're going to do mental math in your head. You're going to be able to add 22 plus 9. Well, 22 plus 10 is 32. 22 plus 9 is 31. But let's check. And we got 31. So Max started with 83 oranges, and he gave 31 away, and that leaves 52. 52 oranges. So how many were left? 52 oranges. And G-E says ja. Oranges. All right. How do we check it? Add 52 plus 31. And again, boys and girls, as you get older and with more practice, you're going to be able to do more mental math, where you can just add in your head. And we are back to our 83 oranges. Okay? So remember, when we do area, we answer in square units. So watch the video that we just went through. And then I'm looking at page 4. Subtract across the zeros. You only need to do 9 problems. So you can pick what 9. I just picked 3 plus 3 plus 3. I just picked the top 9 to do. Okay. And so let's just do one more really quickly here, so our video doesn't get real long. Let's go right here. Subtract across the zeros. Same. Go across. The ones can't do it. Tens can't do it. So we got to go to the hundreds. Change it to 200s. We're taking 100. And now 10 tens. 10 tens makes 100. Okay? So same. We just regrouped. Now let's subtract. Can't do it. So now we have to go and take a 10. And we know that 1 10 equals 10 ones. So we have 10 ones. We have 10 here. 10 ones minus 6 is 4. And 9 minus 1 is 8. We have 84. Okay, let's check. You always put the larger digit on top. 216 plus 84. And we have 300. So you're always welcome to do more, boys and girls, but you can just do 9 problems and subtract across the zeros. All right? Keep it up. 6 days to go after today. 6 days, guys. You've got this. I care about you. Adios.